Rob, we get perhaps the most bizarre musical interlude in film history when the gang leader Rox walks into a saloon alone, changes the dusty jukebox that's playing a sad country song to some piano and guitar laden rock song, and starts singing "Do What Your Big Mama Told You To."
Well, we've got to set the stage a little more clearly too. It's a seedy bar in town that is also currently holding a funeral
for another dead, right? Another dead
for another dead townie.
For a small town, a lot of dead people in this town.
A lot of dead people.
Yeah, and at one point it's an open casket too, and so she walks up to the casket and like starts moving the mouth, so he's singing along with her, and then she goes back to grinding on the jukebox. I found it very unsettling.
And I honestly, for a minute, wondered, like, oh, are we in for sort of a musical? Are we establishing something here that we're going to get some more songs? And I actually kind of got excited for a minute that we could be in for something really different. But, much to my chagrin, that was the only musical interlude.
But props to Catherine Carlin. I mean, she went for it. And
yeah, absolutely.
Same thing, kind of scene stealer. Like, nobody told her she was in a comedy. She was bringing it out. She was bringing it like a hardcore drama. And I loved it.
Yeah, I loved it, and was, also confused by it because there was no, like, why that song? And
yeah.
Just the whole scene, why? There was no backstory to that. There was no seeming significance for any piece of it. And as we said, there's a funeral going on. So obviously in this bar, the people there for the funeral did not appreciate what she did. Just,
that's great.
Such a weird.
Well, we never get her backstory, and a little later we do get some of the other Cycle Sluts backstories, and so you just have to maybe assume that was an attempt here of character development, that maybe she came from a very oppressive home, and do what your big mama told you.
Yeah.
And so I assume that's what that was, and she's kind of the mom to all of these gals.
Get out of my way! Get out of my face! All I want to do is rock this place. Better do what your big mama told you. Do what your big mama told you. Stop messing with me, action, you ain't ready for me. Better do what your big mama told you.
Mind you, the zombies still aren't doing anything. And
nothing.
So it all leads to a big showdown in the center of town, which now is reminiscent of kind of like a Western. I got like a Western feel from this, but with diegetic music, similar to like taps playing in a like a military movie.
That's a good. I didn't put that together at the time, but as soon as you said it, yeah, that's exactly what that reminded me of.
Yeah, and that's playing while one of the biker gals pulls out a grenade and then takes Donnie hostage to get away from the crowd of townspeople that now have borne shotguns and really are coming after the women. So boy, I mean, I feel like this is the longest third act. Because I feel like that would typically be like the climax of a film is the big showdown.
Oh, yeah.
But then it's like up and down from that point on. A lot happens in a short period of time after this.